Outside the British Parliament, nearly everyone wants a say on Brexit.
Stop Brexit!
Trouble is, hardly anyone shares the same opinion, and members of Parliament are no different. UK Prime Minister Theresa May took to a factory in Stoke-on-Trent, the home of the British potteries industry, where people voted overwhelmingly for Brexit. And politicians had a duty to deliver, she said.
People's faith in the democratic process and their politicians would suffer catastrophic harm. We all have a duty to implement the result of the referendum.
Even street brawls over Brexit are on the rise. Former Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson, who quit over May's EU withdrawal agreement, told local radio May's deal is the betrayal.
If we do vote for her deal, we'll be permanently tied to the EU's customs union, to the EU's regulatory model. We'll have to continue to accept laws from Brussels. We'll be rules takers. That's not the way forward for this country.
On either side of the Brexit divide, everyone seemingly agreed the Prime Minister will come out a loser in the parliamentary vote.
On May's deal, it'll be a resounding defeat.
We voted to leave. We want to leave.
Well, I'm convinced it will be defeated.
I think it's looking pretty dodgy for Theresa May.
In Parliament, with a nod to history, one further appeal from Theresa May, greeted with laughter.
When the history books are written, people will look at the decision. People will look at the decision of this House tomorrow and ask, did we deliver on the country's vote to leave the European Union?
May's dilemma is that from a yes or no, in or out referendum, there are now as many versions of Brexit as there are members of Parliament. And as she's lost control of her party and her Parliament, it's very difficult to say where this adventure is going and ultimately where it'll end up. Richard Bestic, CGTN, London.